Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunn again. This is HandmadeInVermont.com. Today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge flush mount called the Wren. This is the 126601. Beautiful tailored fixture. A lot of style in this for such a small fixture. Puts out a very nice amount of light. Good task lighting coming down. Let's get into the size of the fixture to begin with. 5.3 inches tall by 5.1 by 5.5, so it's only about yay big. The glass on this is going to be available in two different types. So you're going to have Hubbardton Forge's opal glass, which is an opaque, milky white glass, and that's going to be one option. You're not going to be able to see through that. The other option is going to be kind of a duo, where you're going to have the outer piece of glass is going to be clear, totally clear, and the inner piece of glass is going to be a cylinder, and that's going to be your opal glass as well. So you won't be able to see the socket inside. I'll be talking more about opal glass later in the video, so stay tuned for that, and we'll keep going. So let's talk about a few other little details. Let's look at the installations instructions really quick, because it's going to show you a lot of good details you can't really see in a photograph of this. If you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen, midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So it's going to show you a parts list, which is going to be the fixture itself, a mounting bracket that's going to go over a 4-inch junction box. That's what you guys have on your ceiling. It's also going to show you it's going to ship with this. This is a retaining ring tool. You'll notice it has a flared end, 2 little notches in it, which are going to accept the retaining ring that holds the glass onto the fixture. So it's very simple to use. Don't throw this away. You'll need it someday in the future. Just stick it in a junk drawer in your kitchen someplace. So it's going to show you the setup of the socket too. And the socket's going to be a G9 socket facing down. So if you want to stay with a halogen, you can still do that up to a 60-watt halogen, but there's great LEDs that exist for this. So you can play around all you like with the LEDs. LEDs come in different types. So this is a phosphorus LED. It's clear and it has a pad inside. And then you have these. These are basically called cob LEDs, and cob LEDs have little pads all around and on the ends like corn cobs. That's basically why they're called cobs. So these are the 2 LEDs you'll be able to use. Now pretty much anything is going to fit into this fixture because it's going to be pointing down, and that cylinder is big enough to accommodate any size LED in a G9. It's easy to find these. We pick them up online just because it's easier than going out to a hardware store. But if you want to hit a hardware store, you can go to a Ace Hardware, True Value, Home Depot, Lowe's, or any of those. They'll have these, but there's going to be a better selection online. There's 1000 bulbs, 1001bulbs.com, justbulbs.com. We pick these up on Amazon just because I seem to think that they have a better selection. They're going to offer these bulbs to you in all kinds of different ways. They're going to offer them in 2700 Kelvin. That's a super yellow light. They're going to offer them to you in something called daylight. And be careful about daylight because that one sounds like sunlight, like it should be warm, but it's not warm. That's 4000, 5000 Kelvin on that Kelvin scale. That's a bluish white light, just so you know. And then in the middle of all that is going to be warm white, soft white, 3000 Kelvin. That's what we use here. That's what's coming down from this bulb above me onto this table. It's a nice glow. And you can find these bulbs 40-watt equivalent, 60-watt equivalent, 75-watt equivalent. You can even put a 100-watt equivalent LED, G9 LED. It's going to be a little longer than the one I have in my hand, around down to there, but it'll fit into this fixture as well without any problem. Also dimmable. The fixture is totally dimmable. Just make sure if you're going in that direction that you pick up a dimmable bulb. I want to touch base on Hubbardton Forge's opal glass for just a second. So all of Hubbardton Forge's glass to begin with is going to be hand blown. This piece is hand blown first in clear, then they're going to come in and they're going to blow another layer of white glass on the inside of this. The third step is they're going to take and they're going to sandblast the whole thing on the inside and the outside. That's going to give you this beautiful, mellow, translucent, milky piece of glass. When you look at this and you can see the layers are actually piled up on the inside of this. Hubbardton Forge is very obsessed about details on all of their pieces, including their glass, and that's why you're here, because you're probably just as obsessed about little details as well. Let's get into metal finishes now. If you are on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over in the red tabs with the pictures in them over there. You're going to see a Finishes Help Guide tab. Open that up for me. It's going to be a video there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a chart just down below. So scroll down a little bit. You're going to see a chart. You can click on that chart. So you can click on dark smoke. You can click on soft gold. Doesn't matter. Big page will pop up showing you lots of different things in that finish. you can go back to the chart and you'll notice there's letters A's on them, letter B's on some of those things, and that's going to be showing you this range of variants that you can expect to see on different translucent finishes, but I'll talk about all of that in the video, okay? Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.